$600 later, come along with me to BJ's and y'all let me know if y'all think this BJ's restock was a good one. So first we had to go ahead and pick up a couple of meats because I do want to do some hibachi this week and I want to do something else with steak. I just haven't decided, and I always tell myself that it is cheaper to pay $48 for 2 ribeyes in the supermarket than it is for us to go out as a family and have a steak dinner. So I went on ahead and looked through the steaks, found the ones that I like, and I put 2 of those in the cart, and these are the 2 that I'm putting in the cart right here. After I got my steak, it was time for me to go ahead and go to the seafood section because I like to go ahead and pick up some seafood while I'm there. Now, I don't know if y'all remember before, but for $24.99, you was able to get 2 pounds. It came in the box for the crab leg clusters. Now, they changed it to where it comes in a clear sealable bag, and you only are able to get 1.5 pounds for the snow crab legs. So I just went on ahead and left those right there, and I'll just go to my local Stop and Shop and pick some up from the seafood section when they have them on sale, because when I was looking inside of the bags, all it looked like was just broken pieces. None of them really had the whole clusters in there, so we're just going to go ahead and leave that right there. Now, I did notice they had these seafood boils already in the bag, and I don't know why everybody who makes them, they always make them with sausage. For the people who don't like sausage, can some of y'all make them without sausage? So I had to go ahead and leave that right there, but you know I'm going to go ahead and grab some of these lobster tails right here. You get 4 of them for $34.99, and I think that's a good price, so I went on ahead and put those in the cart as well. After I got my lobster tail, it was time for me to go ahead and get some fish because we are running low on fish, but I did wanted to see if they had some shrimp, and because all the shrimp right there was farm raised, so I decided to leave that right there. Went on ahead and start looking at some of these fish options that they have, and all of these are just farm raised. Now, I am not a farm raised fish girly. If it's not wild caught when it comes to seafood, I do not want it. So I make sure I read that label and find out what I'm buying. Everything over here was just farm raised. So we're going to go ahead over here because I do know over here that you have my whitings that I like to get, which is wild caught, and it's only $7.99 for the bag. So of course I had to go ahead and put 3 of those in the cart. When I got down there, I did find some wild caught shrimp. They are for grilling, but you know what? We're going to cook them however we want to cook them. They already cleaned and they do still have the shell on it, but the head is gone. That's fine with me. I'm going to find something to do with them. So went on ahead and put those right in the cart. I don't know. I might pull the grill out one day. Who knows? Put that in there right next to the fish. Now, after I got my seafood, it was time for me to go ahead and go and get some chicken. Now, I am not a big fan of drumsticks, but I do like at least to get 1 pack of drumsticks because it is a cheap cut of meat to get. It was only $8 for the family pack right there. I am going to go ahead and pick up some chicken wings as well, and these chicken wings was $16 and some change. Those were about the going rate, a good price for chicken wings in my opinion, so I'm going to put those in the cart as well. Have to go ahead and pick up a pack of chicken breast because I never know when I want to make a salad, chicken tenders. I don't know. We're going to find something to do with them. So I went on ahead and added a pack of those in the cart as well. And I already have some at home in my freezer, so I didn't want to get too much. After I got the chicken breast, it was time to go ahead and get some of that ground turkey. But when I was looking, I saw ground beef, and I haven't bought ground beef in forever. So I don't know. Is this the normal rate for ground beef? Let me know in the comments down below. Now it's time to pick up the ground turkey. And I noticed the ground turkey up because it used to be $9.99 a pound. Now it's $11.99 a pound. Now we're gonna go ahead and add that in the cart. Now, no wonder them chickens be tasting the way they tasting, because not a salt, pepper, liquor seasoning on any of that chicken right there. They just put it on the rotisserie roller and then put it in the oven. After that, I did go ahead and check out some of the pre-made meals they already had, and I have never had none of those before, but that man told me to go ahead and leave it alone because you don't want none of that over there. We don't even know how it tastes. I was gonna sit there and try that macaroni, but I didn't want to be disappointed, so I decided to go ahead and put it back. I'll make my own macaroni at home. After we went over there from the pre-made section of the foods, it was time to go ahead and get some breakfast items, which I got some of those turkey sausage links right there. Gave it to my baby because that's what she asked for particular, so let her go ahead and put it in the cart. Them kids love them some eggs and cheese, so I had to make sure that I stocked up on my cheese, and I did need to get some mozzarella as well. I don't know what we're going to do with this as far as a meal idea, but just because we were running low, I'm going to go ahead and grab one just so I can have it in the freezer. After I got my mozzarella cheese, it was time for me to go ahead and get some of that sharp cheddar cheese because that's the cheese that they like to have with their eggs. Now, my kids are eggs and cheese, breakfast, lunch, and dinner if I let them kind of kids. So I definitely have to stay stocked up on my eggs and cheese. So after I got my cheese that I was going to get, it was time for me to go over there and restock up on some of those eggs. So I went on ahead, checked the expiration date, made sure none of the eggs was cracked. Look at the bottom, the top, on the sides. I didn't have to open it because it came in a clear case. And once everything looked good to me, went on ahead and put some of it in the cart. Now we got to go to Mom is Tired, leave Mom alone section. And this is what I mean by that, because when Mom is tired, we are going to go ahead and put something in the air fryer, and y'all going to make dinner right out of that. So I had to go ahead, grab some french fries. In addition to the french fries, we got pizza at home, $14.99, and you could get 3 of those. Go ahead and put that in the cart as well. We're going to put that in the freezer for one of them nights when Mom is tired and she don't feel like making breakfast. Now this is wife is tired, leave her alone. When that man wants something, go ahead and put them egg rolls in the air fryer, sir. We're going to get 2 boxes of those for $13.49. Put those right there in the freezer. They come with the duck sauce, and they got vegetables right inside of them. They're absolutely delicious. I love them as well, just as a snack. So I went on ahead and grabbed 2 boxes of those because those go fast in my house. After I got that, we got to go ahead and get them chicken nuggets, because chicken nuggets got to go with the french fries. We already said Mom is tired. We need those meals in the freezer for when Mom came home from work and she just don't feel like cooking. After I got those chicken nuggets, I noticed that they had some wild caught flounder, $17.99 for 2 pounds, which is not bad. So I had to go ahead and grab some of that. We're going to put it in the freezer. This is basically what we're going to be using to fry, because I don't feel like you can do anything else because the flounder is just so thin. Had to go ahead and get some of those taco kits because Taco Tuesday is coming up. Baby girl helped us out with those. And because my kids are not rice kind of kids, they are mashed potatoes, and there was only 2 boxes of mashed potatoes left. Go ahead and grab a box of those mashed potatoes and put that in a cart as well. Now I know I can go ahead and make mashed potatoes from scratch and peel the potatoes, but sometimes Mom is tired and she don't want to do that. Had to go ahead and pick up that Kenner's the blend because it's so hard for me to find it anywhere else but BJ, so I made sure I got some of that. And then I just took a browse at all the other seasonings that they might have, just to make sure that I have everything that I need in stock. Now I don't know what happened here. We hit a little bit of turbulence because the camera went upside down, flipped all the way around until we was able to go ahead and get it back together. But while we getting it together, we had to walk over there and pick up some of that fine china. And what I mean by fine china is them paper plates, them paper cups, spoons, fork, knives, and all of that, because them kids, they will no longer be throwing my silverware in the garbage. So I'm going to make sure that I go in that section, and I'm going to stock up and get everything that we don't have. Because I am not the kind of person that likes to go to the store every day. I like to stock up when I am at the store. After I got all the fine china I'm going to get, it was time to go ahead and get my favorite snacks, which are them Lorna Doone cookies. And I told them, don't touch my snacks. Y'all have yours, I have mine. Leave mine alone. Are they going to listen? Absolutely not. But anywho, let's go ahead and get some of these Townhouse Pitas. I haven't tried them, but they look really good, and I like the flavor, so I had to add them in there. Had to go ahead and get some butter, not margarine, but butter, and unsalted preferably. After that, did grab a few of those Pringles because Mom still has to pack snacks for lunch, so we're going to go ahead and pick up a few of them lunch snacks, and these are what the kids requested. After that, the pizza rolls was right next door to the Pringles, so we're going to go ahead and grab some of those because that's quick and easy, and we could put that in the oven. I told you got to keep some of them Mom is tired meals in the freezer. Now, I don't know why, but this box was just not trying to come out, and by the time it did come out, I done dropped everything again. I told you, more turbulence. Next thing I look, I done got a whole shopping cart. I got a whole wagon full of stuff, and we only were supposed to come in here for 2 things. So where those club crackers come from, I don't know. Where did this butter come from? I have no idea. We done went and got some oil. We got chicken, just a little bit of everything. Now I know what y'all love to ask, where's the water? Where's the vegetables? When it comes to water and vegetables, I do my big juice orders before I go in the store so I don't have to carry it. So my water and juice is already at home. And when it comes to fresh veggies, I like to go to my local supermarket and I buy that by the week just to make sure that it doesn't go bad. Now here I am at the register just waiting for the total. And by the time it got to the end of the total, and I realized that we was $600 deep, and this haul is probably only going to last for about 2 weeks. Yeah. Food is definitely expensive, and these children I got are eating me out of house and home, y'all. So when I tell you $600 later, tell me know if it was worth it.